Votes are still being counted in the 2020 presidential election, but out here in Boston, hundreds of protesters marched from Nubian Square in Roxbury to the front of the Boston Public Library, where they relayed some very radical messages about how they feel about this election.
We do not shrivel in the face of the opposition, but jump at the chance to run them down.
On the second day of counting votes, protesters assembled in Copley Square.
It's just nerve-wracking. We don't know what to do day to day. We don't know what's going to happen day to day. All I know is we have to stay together.
The collection of activists decried the democratic system, which they say has failed them and other Americans.
It's a bipartisan system, and that's what really sucks. The both Republican and Democratic candidates right now we have is not going to help us break down the system that's been deeply, just oppressing people.
Speakers called out both parties, as well as the Boston Police Department.
There tends to be this rhetoric that the pigs of the that is the Boston Police Department, pigs of the Boston Police Department, because we don't humanize pigs.
If people are voting, take it for what it is. Don't go against the process, follow it. That's how the president became his seat, because of a vote. Don't stop because of what the outcome is. Embrace it and move on.
There was some strong language in the messages relayed here today, but it was a very peaceful protest. Businesses around here had boarded up in preparation for the sad case that there might be some destruction of property like we saw earlier in the summer, but no such case tonight. Reporting from the Boston Public Library, Meghan Ottolini, the Boston Herald.